Congratulations on now you guys are world champions. Obviously, it wasn't the way you guys wanted to do it,
And you know
but
it, and you know that, Jack. And we kept on begging, "No, let us fight for it. Please let us fight for it." You know what I mean? You know, but that's all right. You know, it was deserved. I mean, it was well deserved for us because we tried to get Spence, and Spence didn't want to fight Boots at the time. You
hmm
know what I mean? It was just 2 years we've been after them guys. You know what I mean? You know, all we want to do is test our skills, man, and let them know that we right there on the same level, or maybe over the level. You know what I mean? You know.
yeah,
You know, see, I'm not like the rest of them guys be talking that smack and all that. Tell me we do, man. I know what we can do, and I know who we can deal with. You know what I
mhm,
mean? And they know too.
yeah, yeah. Um, now that there's been going a lot of back and forth with your son, Jaron and Terrence, do you think we're going to be able to get that fight in the future? Because I feel like it's going to happen just due to the fact that fans are clashing. He's answering back.
Yeah, I said,
Obviously, it's not the energy that's right away because he's looking for
yeah.
the big fights, but I feel like it's going to happen. What you think?
I mean, hey, listen. I hope it will happen. You know what I mean? But if it don't, it don't. Because what we gonna do? We gonna clean the division out. What I mean by that, we all the guys that got the titles. That's who we after. We ain't after the guys that don't have the titles. We want to clean the 147, clean that out. Then we want to move up to 154 because you know what I mean. That's what we want to do. You know what I mean. So all the ones that got the titles, I don't care who it is. That's what we going after. You know what I
Hmm
mean. And you notice we could have been on uh, uh November 25th this week. We would have
Yes,
been on there. We would have been the co-main event instead of Jamal. What's his name? Jamal or Jamel?
Jamal.
Charles. Yeah, we would have been there. But the number one guy, number two, well, Coley Crowley was on us. He was supposed to fight us, said he would fight us. When it got close, turned it down. You know what I mean? See, we can't make these guys fight. And everybody talking about, uh, uh, I heard Terrence say that, yeah, I know, I would have want to fight for this and all that. Yeah, but we wanted to fight you, Terrence. You know what I mean? You telling people that, about Boots getting the title and all that stuff. He would, yeah, we would rather fight for that. You know what I mean? That's what we was trying to do, fight for it. You know what I mean? But like I said, we put the petition in to fight you, same way we did with Spence, to fight him too. You know what I mean? So I mean, ain't nothing we can do. You know what I mean? But take whoever's next,
Right,
and that's what
right.
we're gonna do. And then, like I said, I think the only one really said they'll fight Boots next year, coming up. I think in the end of January or the beginning of February is Cody. What's his name? Not Cody Crowley.
Fan unit,
Barrier. No,
Mario.
Barrier.
Right.
No, we try to get, we want to Stan Jonas. We try to get Stan Jonas. We trying to get Thurman. You know what I mean? All the top tier dudes, Ugas at the time, you know, even when
hmm
he had the title. These guys didn't want to fight us, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know?
Um, Terrence Crawford says you guys had two opportunities to fight him. What would you have to say about those two opportunities that he speaks upon?
Well, if you had seen it when me and him was on with Gilly and them, you would have saw what I was. I
I
said,
see.
listen, man, we was in line to fight Spence. We was the number one for that, man. We was the mandatory for that, and that's who we was after. And I said we wasn't number one for the WBO, the one in the belt that you had. You know what I mean? I think we was number three. I think what you call him was number one. Ortiz, Virgil Ortiz, and
Yep.
he turned him down, right? And I think who I don't know who was next. It might have been Boots, but we asked to fight you. Why you didn't say nothing? Why you take Abyssinian instead of fighting us? That's what I said to him. He ain't say nothing then when I said that. And guess what? That's my man. I
I know.
like Terrence and I like Spence, man. You know what I mean? They two great fighters, man. I ain't I don't say nothing bad about these fighters, man. I mean, all these fighters is good fighters to me. You know what I mean? We just got
Right.
to show them that we the best at
Mm.
what we do. You know,
hmm hmm
and
You
they
know.
and listen to this, not cutting you off. They didn't see nothing yet. The better the fighter, the better Boots gonna fight. You know what
Right.
I mean? Just like when he fought Villa. You know what I
hmm
mean? Villa talking about, you know what I mean? He was gonna walk Boots down like he did with Rashidi Ellis.
Damn, coach, I haven't heard about Villa since the fight.
You know why? Because I talked to some people that really know. Boots hurt him real bad. His nose is broke, and somebody told me something about his ribs. But I know they should have stopped that fight earlier. You know what I
Facts.
mean? Even Steven Espinoza said it, and Sampson is the boy's promoter. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Said the same thing. You know what I mean? They should have stopped it, man. But they was hoping that he beat Boots because I seen they had another belt. So now we got two belts.
Hmm.
They ain't never done that before. You know what
Right.
I mean? They ain't never done. They had another belt, so they really figured that he was gonna beat Boots. They must have really figured that. And like I told him on the stage when he was on the stage, I said, you got to remember this. I said, Boots can punch. I said, Rashidi is a good fighter too. I said, but Boots can punch. And I'm going to tell Boots when to fight you inside because we fight inside and outside. And you already saw that. And that's
Facts.
how we beat him. We took the game away from him. We took his own game away from him. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I said that when they saw that right there, I said, y'all ain't see nothing yet, man. Y'all ain't see nothing yet. Let him
Right.
fight a Terrence or a Spence or something like that. You'll see something else come out of Boots. You know what I mean? Boots been doing this since he was crawling, man. Everybody talking about he ain't got the experience. Man, you will see what kind of experience he have. You know what I mean? You will see.
What do you think that gives you guys the edge in that Crawford fight?
The edge?
Yeah, the edge.
Well, I ain't never said nothing about no edge that Boots had over him. I want to see where we at when we fight him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I want to show them that we on another level. See, you gotta understand this. Boots is faster. If you want to talk about that, Boots is faster, stronger, and got more attributes than Terrence. Did. You know what I mean?
What about when it comes to like firepower offensively?
Firepower.
Firepower offensively. Do you guys feel like you guys have more weapons and
Oh,
those weapons are bigger?
we got more. We got a lot of weapons, man, that you never saw yet. I mean, a lot of different ways to fight certain people. We adapt to any style. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And we got a lot of weapons. Yes, we do. We have a lot of weapons. Like I said, you ain't seen nothing yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we go
Right.
into deep water. You know what I mean? And remember, we just fought a puncher.
Hmm.
We just fought a puncher. You know what I mean? And look at his record. He had a nice record. And guess what? We took his power away from him.
Yep.
We broke him down. If you look at them body shots, we broke him down, took his power away from him. But one thing about him, I can say this: he had so much heart, and he was a good fighter. You know what I mean? People had to give him his accolades, man. That guy was a good fighter. Villa was a good fighter, man.
Yeah.
I,
Real
I didn't
tough.
see too many of them guys in that 147 division to beat that guy. I
Mm.
don't know about now because Boost
Well, now, yeah.
Boost really took a lot out of him.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, were you able to see my interview with Keith Thurman trying to push that Boots fight?
He trying to push it.
I was trying to push that Boots fight for with Keith. I don't know if
Uh,
you was able to see it.
no, I didn't see that. No, man, Keith don't want to fight Boots, man. He don't
Nah.
want to fight Boots. I mean, now, like I said, Keith a good fighter too, though. You know what I mean? But I guess they want to pick who they want to fight them. Now Boots got the title now. You was after the title. Now come and get the title. That's what I say to all of them. The ones that don't, you know what I mean? Guys like him.
Do you think now it's gonna be like just looking at Boots' record, how many knockouts that he has? Do you feel like at this point in time, people will just probably just overprice themselves trying to step in the ring with you guys? Because
Well,
that's what
Phil,
I've been hearing.
and that's how people get out of the fights.
Yeah.
That's how they get out of fights. They overprice themselves. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, we just gonna take it, you know, as it go. You know what I mean? As it come along, we're gonna take it. We're gonna go with the flow. Matter of fact, you
Yeah.
know, we just gonna go with the flow, and then do like I said, go through the 147, try to clean that out, and then move on up.